House on this street outside the Nabe Naval Base is a bordello. The Navy realizes it can't do anything about prostitution, but unofficially it is trying to do something about the venereal disease.
Well, I don't think in just this fashion it's supposed to be going on, but on the other hand, we are doing things that are done in every large city in the United States. One, we are finding out who has venereal disease and running down all of his contacts. We are doing one thing that they are not doing.
Killed in teenage gang violence. Last night on Mean Streets, Randy Shannable looked at two Latino gangs locked in a turf war. Tonight in part two, Randy follows some teenagers as they look for a way off the Mean Streets.
Turn and face the opposite direction.
One way officials try to end gang violence to stop the barrio turf wars is to show gang members what's on the other side of the tunnel. Officials take them on a tour of San Quentin.
My name is Brian. I'm serving a term of 26 to life, first-degree murder. And I'm here because I want to make sure these youngsters don't go through the same thing I did. And I care.
My name is Jesse Reed. Here serving a term of 27 to life, first-degree murder.
Some East Coast prisons try to scare kids straight, but at San Quentin, these prisoners, known as the squires, just talk to them.
You're 17, right, Eric? And you caught you had a strong arm robbery? 17.
A judge gave Eric a break and put him in a boys' home, not San Quentin. Still, Eric thinks he got a raw deal. He says he only stole $60. He says his gun wasn't even loaded. And he says he only steals because all his friends steal.
So basically what you're telling us here, I gather, is that you are a follower and not a leader.
You can say that.
You playing Russian roulette with your life. You pull an empty gun on somebody, man, anything could happen.
15-year-old Mike says his alcoholic father beat him, so he ran away from home and turned to drugs and hanging out with a gang to escape the pain.
Straighten up, man. That go to your drug center. Learn what you can about that. Get your head together at school. Be somebody, man, because you come in here, you'll be a nobody.
Anybody in the gang is a scared punk motherfucker. In prison and out in the streets. That's when you got into a gang, huh? You're not man enough to stand for yourself. You're not man enough to talk for yourself.
The 15-year-old boy seems intimidated. The prisoners say in San Quentin, a boy like him will be someone's wife.
You know what a sodomy is, right?
You're talking soft, like a little girl. You understand? And you couldn't make it in a place like this.
17-year-old Eli says his parents treat him fine and give him a big allowance. Still, he breaks into cars, does drugs, and belongs to a Mission District gang.
You ever been in a shootout? Huh? Did you like that? How did you feel while you was in it? You think you can kill? What? What you doing up in the gang then?
I mean, I got to admit, I was slinging drugs and all of this, smoking PCs, selling it, cooking it. I thought I was a big mom. Yeah, I'm having money. buy a nice car.
I bought 2 of these. I don't even have. Okay. And that's it, everyone. That quick. We are live. Welcome to the mess of my drawing table. And I was just about to jump out of a building. Good thing I got some spare of the large nib holders. I was about to jump out of a building. I bought 2 spare nib holders. It doesn't matter. I'll need them. I'll use them. And I kind of forgot that I need the big ones. This is what we're going to kind of mess around with tonight for HaRRRY Pen. It's been probably about 30 years since I've attempted drawing with these. So everyone, I love you all. Thanks for hanging out. If you want to do something for free and help me out, try and like promote this. Show it to your friends, show it to your dog, show it to your, call up that ex-girlfriend at 3 o'clock in the morning and tell her to subscribe to AKAPAD. We're going to wait for some of these guys to roll in. I'm going to just start sketching until we are ready to go. When I'm sketching, I'm not going to work on anything in particular. Okay, and the reason for that is because I still we have a story, we have an issue 1. I can comfortably say that we have an issue 1, but more or less the big idea is that we work on this and we develop this together. I kind of feel like after tonight I could just do page streams, and like every couple days get to some of these pages and then just stream it. And we're going to stick to HaRRRY Pen Tuesdays. This is Trial by Fire, by the way. That is a test print. I guess I really hated this image, but I don't think it's too bad now. All right. Had to hit the art supply store today too, and had spent like a decent $30 on quick art supplies. I just love how cheap making comics and drawing generally is. Also, the other streams we're hitting Stanuary. Big shout out to my boy Justin. He is a fellow AKA Padder. Some of this was his idea. It was my idea to do a do-it-yourself comic. And so today we already worked on Dr. Octavius, aka Doc Ock. And we showed off his body positivity. Yesterday we did a Andy Warhol washer homage, which was and so look, some of these selections are perfect timing. Next up we have Maximus, a character of few people on this green planet Earth, this floating orb. Let me just get this camera in order. Few people are familiar with the Stanley co-creation of Maximus. That's a good trivia too. There's very few books completely contributed to only Stanley. But yeah, we're going to fill this thing up before the month's out. We're a couple of days behind. But then again, what sketchbook challenge doesn't challenge your regularness? But when you have as many assignments as I have, when you have as many clients that I have, when you're doing all my design work, and we're developing akapad.com, making that into a huge focus. I did want to show this off real quick, but everyone too, if you can, visit akapad.com. This is just what's immediately next to me. I was just reading this between going crazy tonight. Someone told me that Mal's they didn't have good artwork, and it's like, I'm like, what? Mal's is beyond good. Okay, so we got that. We have a official AKA Pad paper here, and then this is some of our HaRRRY Pen production artwork already. But I'm just going to go. I'm just going to get this. We got to open up the ink. We need get yourself a steel mug too. I love steel mugs. Steel mugs with hot coffee in them is a absolute win-win. And to kind of get me through the stream, I have the Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda, Orange Soda, and I love the bubbles around. Here we go. I'm on time. I love the bubbles around the orange slice here. And the orange slice too has some like seeds in it. It's cool. I mean, I like the look. I like the branding of this. I even like the retro feel. But it's like soda, and they're kind of selling the carbonation. We're going to try this real quick. Here we go. Yeah, Harry, we will. I'll start early sometimes. Sometimes I'm just anxious, and I was really anxious to get through the new countdown. I was anxious to how that would look and sound. So sometimes when I make a new countdown, like I'll play it live and I'll test it on my tablet, TV, and phone because of audio quality. I'm always paranoid about some of the audio quality. But we're going to do some sketching. We're going to let some things flow in the chat. We're not doing comments tonight. What's up, Total Excellence? We're not doing comments. We're doing comments only. We're not doing links, okay? And the reason for this is because I just feel like the development will cease, and we'll just get like a lot of back and forth and like a lot of crosstalk, okay? Cheers to all of you. Let's try this. All of you better be drinking some alcohol. Harry, you didn't miss much. So here we go. Look, just so everyone sees, we have the 12 pages right here. These are the layouts, okay? This is my first pass layouts, okay? But I'm going to test some materials, calligraphy nibs, and I'm just going to see how well the calligraphy nibs and Black India ink work on this paper. I was at the art supply store earlier. I bought two giant sheets of it. These are 25, okay? So realistically, like 3 issues with supporting artwork. So I spent, these were buy one, get one free. And this is the brand I use for the mini comics. And so for $11, we can make 3 comics. How cool is that? Harry, you did not miss much. We got the Total Excellence and the Hizzo. Yeah, so I just wanted to kind of get some of my energy out real quick. And then we are going to hit. Okay, can you guys hear just me shuffling pencils? I've been really getting into the Faber-Castell HBs with bristle board. That might be like a little bit my go-to because I think I'm out. Last year I used up a giant pack of mechanical plastic pencils. But yeah, we're still kind of figuring some things out when it comes to drawing Harry. Normally, like I'm never this anal about it. Like I just like the idea of, like fuck it, go create, like just do it. If you're off model, no one's really going to like question it. Like I think on one time some of those expectations were a little bit higher, but now the comic industry, standards wise, is just like burning. So what the hell, let's just fucking like draw. So yeah, I can hear it shuffling. Yeah, dude, I gotta clean up my whole area. I hate it. I hate having things not in order, but I've just been doing so much work. I had a couple logos to do for some comics. Like nice stuff too. Great stuff with Resistance Publishing. Mario from Resistance. So we had to do that. Then we added actually like a company logo, and then we're already kind of talking about just getting some of his campaign stuff like going. Because like that stuff just takes time. And some people don't know the ins and outs. But I'm strictly as emotional support at this point when it comes to him finishing his book and then doing whatever. See, I'm not really digging some of this right here. But yeah, everyone, we will get to the story very soon, okay? I know I'm excited. I think we have it, okay? And I did my absolute best to include all the notes, but we got something though. Like we're definitely story-wise, we're somewhere we weren't a week ago. And when it comes to story development, that's really the big thing you want to shoot for. Like you want to shoot for a level of natural progress, and then like once you have it, you can kind of now make a deadline. Like make a solid deadline to complete that story. But it's challenging. HaRRRY #1 definitely is difficult because we have a 1970s San Francisco to draw. We have a Dodge Charger to draw. We have multiple environments, maybe 1, 2, at least 4 like first main characters. Yeah, working on the character of the century. Yeah. No, I mean like this is like I don't know anyone, like do you guys know anyone that's kind of done this before? I don't think so. But cheers. We're going to and I'm being anal because I do want the look of this to kind of be able to sing a little, to be a little bit different, to be a little bit unique. But it's got to invoke like shadows. It's got to invoke literally the shadow. Harry, do you know? I kept forgetting to look it up. Because last week when we were talking, I felt like shit. Because I keep forgetting to look up who created the shadow, like the shadow. Not the shadow of Mordor. So this is kind of cool already. It's so freaking smooth. Like I can kind of zip around the area. And I can kind of dig in too. Like you guys might be able to hear some of those scrape noises, which is definitely unique. Just when it comes to tool wise. Yeah, I mean, like it might have been. I mean, I'm just going to like flat out show off my age, but it might have been 1999, 1997 that I last tried drawing with these types of tips, and I think it was just from like a leftover kit that I bought. So this is like nice and dirty and like scratchy looking. So what this is going to do also, this is really going to give me 2 stages of drawing. Like I'll definitely have a thin stage, and then I will have a heavier stage. So the heavier stage might include the brush, the Pentel brush pen. It just depends. Where's we need Final Fight guy. Where's he at? because we owe like a particular plot point to him. So his hair is looking a little bit flat there. I can kind of tell when I look at the screen. But it is, I like the idea of how broken up some of these lines are. Like they're fading within themselves when I lay them down, which I like. I like that a lot. What we got? No one does this because it hasn't been anyone else like me. What do you mean like you? Harry. Like us. As being a sacker. He is. Wait, he's right here though. On 4G, internet got cut off. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude! I'm sorry. Was that from some of the stuff we were discussing, Final Fight Guy? All right, everyone. Let me just like bang out this sketch, and then we will go through the layouts and the overall story, the panel placement, some of the blocking for issue 1, just so Final Fight Guy can kind of like move on. That's to blame the internet. Final Fight Guy is the second person today to tell me they've had internet troubles. Like, how funny is that? So this is kind of... I'm already a little bit weird on... Exactly. See, like... See that? I mean, like, so that might be because my ink is low. But I like sometimes that I kind of have to fight the ink out, you know, and I think that's going to come a little bit from me getting just, you know, like a tad bit better with using it. But I am digging this right here. And, you know, everyone, like, we're doing... you know, this too, like this kind of doubles as some nice, you know, pre-production artwork, special feature section. But dude, Final Fight Guy, I am so sorry to hear about your internet. That's, you know, that's a ball buster, dude. So, I mean, like, I think, you know, like, this just seems a little bit more complete than a lot of the other ones. And if we're using this size paper with this size nib, I can, you know, like, we can kind of work in some nice detail. So I'm digging this, everyone, okay? we're going to try a little bit with the thicker nib. What should be, like a little bit more. See that, see, big difference there. But we're going to just try. Yeah, see, look at that though. See, and that's kind of how I would like our blacks to be, like this. So this is really oh my god, this is very cool. I mean, we can kind of do these real cool looking lines here. See, and then to kind of even to plus it out, where is the brush pen? Yeah, I spent almost my entire life just staying away from anything other than Black India ink. And now it's I find myself buying more. Here we go. Buying more and more pens to experiment with. But see, we can kind of stack just what the tips here naturally do between the brush pen and the calligraphy stuff. We can kind of just naturally get some of this stuff to have just some of that cool illustration black texture. Like those specks and those things. But see, right there, right? Aaron, what is up, dude? Good to see you. We got the Watchmen in the fucking house. God, I literally love seeing. I love seeing this sweet effing thumbnail just roll in. Cheers, Aaron. Thanks for hanging out. Itky, thank you. So everyone, I think this is where we're going to go. Okay. So here's the thing. Let's just review the lesson. This is the size of the paper, okay? So we're mostly limited with the way we grid the paper out because we're using bigger materials to apply the ink. Everything, even though I say we can dig in and get to detail, everything is thicker than what it kind of was for Uzi Suzy. Uzi Suzy, we were using microns. So we can get super fine detail and cross hatching. Here, it's a little bit more wide open, which means a quicker read and faster storytelling. With that being said, are you guys ready? Are we going to jump? Yeah, let's jump into issue 1. Okay. No pay, pencils down, dude. Yeah, I'm so sorry, Final Fight Cly. Anyone with internet has problems. Fucking dude. I know 2 guys today with zero internet, with down internet. Dude, that's happened to me a few times. There's been a couple times where I was doing late night, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning server work, and my entire house just fucking got zapped. No explanation from Comcast, but wouldn't miss the stream. Thank you, buddy. Good to see you have your priorities straight. I have the tip rather large iceberg, dude. I know, dude. I am. Yeah. All right. We're all caught up. So everyone, are we ready? Are we ready? Page 1. Look at this mess. What I'm going to do, okay, is I'm just going to break down the grid and the panels and kind of tell you guys what happens in every panel and some of my dialogue that I already have like set up. Okay. So part of what I was like missing here, it's a little bit difficult to illustrate a hill, but this is like a San Francisco street with the trolley lines, with the hill. We're fading into the horizon, fading into like the bay, and we have a car. The car's going vroom. The car's going to be right here, and we have a little bit of a light streak. We got that light streak going, okay? And then we have, here we go, we have someone walking up to a phone pole, and they're just punching a flyer into the phone pole, and here we go. It is a Communist Party recruitment get-together flyer, okay? And then the dude that was pinning it up spins around. He has a look of horror. He's like, shit. Okay, guys, here we go. He ducks out of the way. Dodge Charger comes into frame. This is our underground secret bar / casino gambling room. And then here we go. Close up of Harry. Fuck you. Crash. So here we go. We have 2 plot points here. Okay. The car is going to pin someone down. Okay. Like a, Communist Party, whatever. Pin someone down. And then we have activity in the background. The activity in the background is like the bartender. And we see a little bit of the girl. And they're just like, Jesus Christ. Cut to close up of the tire. The dude's pinned down. Okay. He's like dying. He's trying to get out. Harry's already out of the car. The door's going to be swung open. And Harry's going to be like, where is she? 4 panels. We're above now. Okay. Harry's getting out of the car. The dude who got run over, he's like, the light. And he's grabbing Harry's shirt. And just through the knuckles, like right here, right? We have our bouncer. The bouncer's like, I'm right here, Harry. This is who Harry's looking for. The bouncer's like, that's quite the entrance. And we have our communist friend. He's like, goodbye, cruel world. We have another close-up of Harry. Where is Nancy? Oh, gotcha. He's not looking for the bouncer. Here we go. Intro to Nancy. I'm only calling her Nancy for now. Babe. Decked out, ready to go. Right here, you ogre. Harry's like, okay. And then we're going to have a silhouette. 2 people are going to be like playing poker. There's like a stack of chips and stuff. Harry's going to be like, where is she? She's going to look Harry dead in the face and say, it's safe. And here we go. Ready? This is Harry being Harry. Harry grabs her boob and she's like, ah. The bouncer guy's about to step in. And we're looking over Harry's shoulder and he's like, back off. He's digging between her boobs, silhouette. He's just about to pull out the bullet. Okay? Big splash page, boobies. The girl's like into it. She's not like, like it's a little bit weird. The bullet is like ding, anime effect. And then here we go. Ready, guys? Exposition backstory, page 8. So I leave this open because it's tough for me to figure it out at the time. But we're just going to, through caption or whatever, we're going to tell the backstory of his son getting killed and the bullet being the center of it all. Okay? Not the path of the bullet to Nancy. We're just going to sum up the son's life. And then here we go. We're back outside. Same phone pole from the second panel. We see that flyer. Now we see the tail end of the Charger and a bunch of guys running in. And one of these communist dudes, he looks like Che Guevara. He's like, he's in there. And the girl's like, looks like, your little party got some attention. And Harry's just like, ugh. He's just annoyed. So she tells the bouncer guy, Big Billy, we have a nice close-up of like the boob here. She kind of just signals to Big Billy to start taking care of these guys. And then we have another bird's eye view. The car is still inside, the gambling room. The dude's pinned. He's dead now, covered in blood. And we have like an army of guys with guns and stuff just like charging in. And then Big Billy, this is our big action fight sequence. Big Billy effectively takes these guys out. It's all going to kind of come down to like this like quarter page here where he's just like throwing guys like through these poker tables, and the tables just like crunching and the chips are everywhere. And keep in mind, this entire sequence is going to be poker chips and all that stuff, because we're selling the idea that they're in like an underground gambling facility. And here we go. So these 2 pages are mirrored, same as previously. So this is like the second sequence of mirrored pages, but it's really just like Big Billy. We have three more panels here. Big Billy just destroying like everyone. Okay, and then we kind of cut to what looks like an alley. They're swinging out the back door. Harry's got Nancy's arm, and he's like, let's go. Like, we're going this way. And she's like trying to tell him something. She's like, but Harry, and they blast out the back door, and they're on a pier. We have a boat here, like we're selling the pier, and it's like they're just at full speed. And it's like, you didn't tell me there was no back. And it's like, door. And then they're jumping. End issue 1. What do you guys think? I'm digging this way more than I was expecting. I thought this was going to suck. We're almost done. Just hang out with the boys, drink a seltzy. Oh, just got it all over. Love the boot, but have to have it so that her shirt gets torn open. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, like we can do something like that to where it's like, we can kind of, I can add that note right here. I'll just put Nancy's shirt torn open. Okay. Because like this is going to be like more of an action shot. So keep in mind too, we're going to have like one of these communist guys that break in, because like this is a little bit of like their club too. So they're like, like protecting their club, which is kind of could be a guy like even featured on the poster. So like that's one character. We have Big Billy, we have Nancy, we have Harry, and we do have the intro of his son. So that is 5 characters. Okay, and then guys, we're at a great spot to come up with what happens with issue 2. Aaron, thank you, buddy. Aaron, were you a part of that first stream where we were like spitballing ideas? If you were, let me know. I'll add you to the credits. Okay. We gotta have the commies be hippies. Hippies are important. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like I thought we kind of spoke about. I'll just make that note when they are storming in. Right here. And then here, like I'll just have him say like hippies. Okay, and he's like. Grrr. Yeah, he's like looking all fucking like this, like, okay. Yeah, guys. I think it's there. And we look. 12 pages is lean, but we have we relatively have 2 action sequences, 3 if you count the jump at the end. Tons of exposition, the adventure continues type stuff. No, I wasn't. I think at first I've seen of this comic. Every time I tune in, something new crazy is happening. Yeah. Well, thank you, Aaron. Okay. Well, Aaron, stick around because this is a community. This is an AKAPAD Army project. So when we get into the layouts for issue 2, that's going to be a stream where you just come in, you give your ideas, and your ideas get worked into the comic. But yeah, so everyone, we're rocking and rolling. Yeah, and then like it's almost like Big Billy too. Like I might steal the Frank Miller bit where he kind of has like a dead eye, and he has like a little bit of a like cable shine to his eye, a la Frank Miller Sin City. Oh, real quick, comic book note. There's like a new printing of Sin City. Has anyone bought that yet? If you have, let me know. Someone was telling me it's like almost like newsprint. And if that's true, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. But I like the idea of kind of borrowing a little bit from our boy, Mr. Miller. But see, like Big Billy kind of would just be like like this. Like his character design kind of makes itself. Yeah, like and yeah, like his action figure too would be one per case, and it would be about you know, a pound. That's how much plastic it would have. All right. Yeah, I mean, like if we don't have any other comments, I hate to cut it short, everyone, but I do want to come back and try and do another Stainuary tonight. Because I'm so behind on Stainuary. But next week, we can set the deadline next Tuesday, production pages, and I'll be working on the actual pages as we're chit-chatting and maybe talking about like ideas of what really could happen onto issue 2, because they have to, we got 12 pages. So page 1, issue 2, panel 1, they have to land on something they gotta land on something good. So like it's stuff like that, that we can, and we can also work on a way for Big Billy to reconvene with Nancy. And maybe like one of the backstories would be like Big Billy kind of has a debt to Nancy type thing. Like typical stuff, right? But fun. Just remember, just because it's like quote unquote typical doesn't mean you don't use it, because it also could mean that someone else isn't using it. Like an entire storytelling community called Marvel Comics. Yeah, and then we will next week might be better if we wanted to send out links, okay? Because we're kind of at that point we would have things locked in. So I can just like draw, we can chat, we can talk about what comics we're reading, what we're doing overall, drawing tips, all that fun stuff. And always keep in mind, my absolute best drawing tip is always fucking draw. Like that's like the best thing you can do. But here we go. We got some nice. Like we do want this to be like scratchy, right? We want Big Billy. So I might have to. I just filled up this ink maybe not even a day ago, and it's already nearly empty. We'll just dump this in there, the rest of this ink. So this is, what is this? This is 12 ounces of ink that I burned through in just a few months. I used to buy like one a year. Hey guys, I'm just going to keep talking about like productivity and stuff like that, because like that's what that's why we're all here. We're all here to push each other, inspire one another, like all that fucking amazing stuff. Yeah, so I'm also through the miracle, the absolute miracle of Instagram. So there's another book in the independent ether, we'll call it, that needs some help. And I'm kind of offering some of my resources to that creator to help him just get like the files ready for print. And then we will print that. And so maybe very soon, like I'm talking within like a month, we'll have like a triple independent comic package. We'll have 3 separate books that people can just buy and do whatever with. Collect, later sell on eBay, make that eBay money. Yeah, but this is like, I can't stress enough the importance of just kind of like working out what the idea, what the attitude is of like that's the art direction, and everyone kind of dismisses art direction because they just emphasize like their level of stress is just can they complete the book, can they get the book done, so they're kind of happy with what they come up with or what someone delivers to them. And I just always feel like, just as an independent creator, like one of the biggest questions you can have with your art team is like, like what's the feeling? Like what is the like legit? Like what? Like how do we physically want people to respond to this book? And I think that there's something honest about that. Yeah, and then also I will figure out. I mean, we can test it here. We gotta test out some of the lettering. So let me get into that thicker right here. See, that's what I mean. Like, see how I can just like lay down like these like super thick lines. You know, that's going to be like such a like easy thing to get some detail in with. Yeah, because it's like you're legit drawing with shadow. So I'll keep pushing it. Start bookmarking, start going to it, to really keep track of like all of my stuff. AKAPAD.com is really becoming a focal resource for me. And yeah, like you're gonna be able to go to AKAPAD.com and just see stuff like you would on like USA Today or Breitbart or like Entertainment Tonight or Entertainment Weekly, I'll say. You know, like it is, you know, like if The Matrix is coming out, there's going to be like Matrix things right there on the homepage, commentary, videos, drawings, like all of that stuff. So, like, this is a halfway decent combination of tools here, I think, to get the like the shadows in place. You know, like Harry would never, he never wakes up in the day. You know, like he only operates through nighttime. Stuff like that. You know, again, like these are some of the branding ideas. Yeah, this is how we like sculpt the story. But like, yeah, maybe something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm not crazy about that eye. To be honest, I'm not even crazy about that eye being a dead eye right now. Right, he looks a little bit more of a person now. Maybe we gotta give him some facial hair. I think he needs some facial hair. Nah, I don't know. I'm not crazy. I'm really not crazy about it. So we can do some. Got Miss Dixon in the house. I like it too. All right, so like let's just do some lettering. We'll see how steady my hand is. There you go. I mean, I think that might be good for our needs. Maybe one size up. Yeah, see, like you can kind of really toggle back and forth between like thicker brush and then pen. Looks too basic. Sucker. Dude, I'm really digging the lettering. So, all right, everyone. Thank you for the quicker stream. Thanks for hanging out. I'm not missing much. Right? Yeah, we're not missing much. All right, next week, next Tuesday, we're going to get to production pages. Okay? Love you. Thanks for hanging out.